Hello and welcome to Soul Healing with Bree, where we're dialing into authenticity, to healing, to love, to inspiration, to transformation, to expansion. My name is Bree, and I am I am currently offering myself a sacred pause where, after many years of providing one-to-one services and group work, I'm letting myself just tune into what's going on within my soul. And today there's just been so much it feels like I'm experiencing something that I used to experience and something that I'm about to experience but haven't yet. And both of them feel like only half of what they are. So it really feels like I've cleaned out all these old templates of myself, these old versions of myself, these old identities of myself. And I know very, very clearly that whatever is next on this scale of things is going to be very different than what I've been experiencing. And what I'm sensing right now that I'm opening up this video is the Akashic Records opening. This just happens spontaneously for me. It's been happening like this for my whole life. Shout out to Oliver Nino, who was one of the first to help me recognize that this is what was going on within me. And what I'm being shown right now is that all of you can relate to this message I'm sharing. It's also Libra season, so the scales are very symbolic, emblematic of a rebalancing, of justice, of something I've shared recently in one of my lives, but I never posted publicly. Anyway, it's in my energy healing membership. Is that this is coming up on 10 years from my NDE. I had an NDE in October of 2015. And the closer I get to this date that this occurred, it's like clearer and clearer and clearer and clearer visions. And one of the things that I remember very clearly, because it was so unique, I'll say, it just really stood out to me about being on the other side, was this, it was a scale moment where it was as if my spirit guides were weighing my heart against a feather. And what I distinctly remember about this moment was that I could have stayed with spirit. So, based on this evaluation of my heart, the lightness of my heart, and how I had lived my life, I could have stayed with spirit, but I chose to come back. And a part of the reason I chose to come back was because I hadn't done what my soul had come here to do yet. I even recently remembered to connecting with the souls of my children that I now have. And really basically being shown by my guides what it is I would be missing out on if I chose to just stay with spirit. And the thing is, when it comes to the divine soul blueprint, these are qualities of your soul that you will fully embody and fully embrace in your lifetime. It's not so much this, because they're showing me again too, that some of you conceive of your divine soul blueprint as the map of your life. Get the job in this and then do this and then, and we have very human perceptions of what this divine soul blueprint is, but it's really just the true, it's the essence of your soul is what it is. So I'm sensing it's the Akashic Records guides today. They're going to channel a message through me. This is going to be for the highest and best good of all. At this point in the transmission, no driving or operating machinery. When I was just processing my experience of consciousness here as Bree, that's okay to not be driving or to be driving or operating machinery. But now that we're moving into the channeled portion of the message, it's just pause the video, save it for later, or just pause it. YouTube saves your watch history. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to get settled. It's going to be as quick as I can. I'm asking my guides to make it a quick one today, because so much has been coming through. Okay, so we're just going to settle in. Just allow yourself to relax your body, your mind, open your heart. Just drop an anchor from you into the earth, holding you here steady to receive these higher frequencies, to process these higher frequencies, and to integrate these higher frequencies. We're going to drop that anchor. And now just open your sensorium to the aspecting of your soul that is beyond this you. Open yourself to the purest tune in to your heart you can find. Allow yourself to just let the thoughts, the lists, the outer connections go. And then settle into this very serene, emerald environment, emerald ray of the heart space. We're going to sit together in this heart space surrounded by lotus flowers, roses, lilies, lilacs, sunflowers, orchids. We're showing Bree many flowers now. We're showing each of you a specific flower now. Allow yourself to hone in on this specific flower that we are showing you, that we are emanating to you, that we are helping you fine-tune the connection point of. You might sense the suppleness of the petals. You may notice specifically an aspecting of this flower that we are showing you. For Bree, we're showing her the lilac, the orchid, and the sunflower. This combination is important. Because you must have adaptability, softness, flow, and ease. They can seem like qualities that only one flower can have, but they share a mycelial network, just as all of you do, in this crystalline transformative light that is going to be emanating here and moving forward for you, through you, by you. And we are working on Bree's third eye. We are also working with each of you on specific chakra centers. Wherever you are feeling a particular sensation, a particular fixation, a particular triangulation of energies, this is an indication to you that this is the chakra that you are awakening. And so you see the Akash is a energetic tune-in. And it is one that each of you will have a specific navigation through. Some of you are very privy to certain sections, we can call them, rays, we can call them, of the Akash. while others of you are much more like Bree in that you've already perused most of these libraries. You know your way around. This plane is a feeling of home to you. Those of you that would resonate with this would feel very curious in your life. You feel curious about everything. You want to explore the depths of everything. Without this curious nuance, you would feel deadened. You would feel meek. You would feel muted. So, part of the reason we will bring you all here to these videos is to remind you that your essence is who you really are. Because the essence will pervade, the essence will carry forth, the essence will live on, while the egos do not. So you see, the egos are an ever unfolding process. They are birthing and rebirthing. Your ego is like that of the seasonality change in flowers and plants. It is always going to be rebirthing, 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 rebirthing. This is the way it should be. And Bree doesn't like the word should. This is the way it is. This is the way it is. So you see, the people you see on planet Earth that are struggling, they're just resisting their seasons. They might be in the process where the leaves are changing and falling, but they're trying to be in spring. For others, it is the reverse. They are in spring and they want to be in that closing out, recycling, collapsing period. So ask yourself now, where are you resisting your own seasonality? This does not have to match the seasons you see in your climate zones. It can be a season that you feel within. We're showing Bree that sometimes your organs will go through seasonal changes. Sometimes your skin will go through seasonal changes. Sometimes your mind will go through seasonal changes. But the soul, it is eternal. The soul has been there through all of your joys and all of your pains. The soul has been with you through the ups and the downs, the in-betweens and the spirit realms and the matter realms. So this is where we guide you, and this is why we guided Bree to name her business as we did. Because when you return to the soul, it will heal all of your life, you see. It is simply in the focusing on the outer structures that you lose sight of your inner soul, where all the healing can be found. We're showing Bree that as the new technologies are birthed on planet Earth, the new healing modalities, and yes, there will be miraculous healing modalities. Everything you are currently facing as a incurable, this will change. And it will seemingly change very swift. You all saw AI, it will be like this. They will suddenly be there and suddenly be integrating into your systems. And yes, they will permeate all systems. There is no stopping this enlightenment of humanity. We're also showing Bree quicksand. This is a reminder we give her often. Many ask her about fear. Many ask her about anger. Many ask her about doubt. And these are all very much like quicksand energies. If you find yourself in it and you begin to panic, you will be more in it. So if you find yourself in it, the immediate energetic is to shift. You must move your energy in a new direction. And no, we are not telling you to bypass your emotions. But if the emotions are lasting more than a few minutes, you are in a story. that you've created for yourself. Bree is questioning why there are so many more beings in this transmission, and we simply say that this is because more are awakening. More are awakening. Most of you are so frustrated by the ridiculousness that is playing out on planet Earth. But it is doing something. It is awakening people. It is becoming undeniable to see. It's not always a comfortable step to see. But once you see, you cannot go back. Bree is asking if we have any other messages. Yes, just one more. As above, so below. So even though some of these darknesses seem very dark, very deep, very hard to avoid, recall for yourself that this is also an opposite polarity that you are now having access to. So you can become at contentment with the realization of the darkness, for it does open you up to more of the light. Again, we are not here to guide you to bypass. These are things you must all recognize as a oneness, as a community of humanity. But then you hold each other and you rebuild. But then you unite and you see beyond. So continue to allow yourself to see what is. Continue to sense what is becoming. And allow yourself to feel at ease, even if you feel to be regressing or descending. Can you give yourself grace when you are feeling those ways? Can you invite yourself to wholeness when you are feeling separated? Can you call your soul fragments back to you when you are sensing the scatter of your energetic focus and direction? Wherever you are floating off to, you may call your power, your energy, back from it. It is this simple. In practice, of course, it will be nuanced. So allow the leviations, the oscillations, and the permutations to occur. We trust you will all be looking up some words as Bree will after this message, and we allow you all to know that this is simply a tune-in to you. You will have all received different imagery. Some of you will have heard different words. Some of you will have come to the knowing that another may have not. But as a whole, you collect everything that is meant to be collected in the way of light codes and light frequencies. This has indeed been a clearing of your chakra fields, your energetic fields, and your auras. Your auras do connect with the collective consciousness, and therefore you have done grid work in this session as well. Sending into Mama Gaia anything that is in need of being recycled and renewed, cleansed and made whole again. We leave you in peace. We leave you in the reminder of who you truly are and who you truly all will be. At center with your inner being, which is an aspect of Source. Each and every one of you. This collective of love. Allow yourself to stabilize in these frequencies. Very powerful channeling. I'm trying now, just as Bree and my Virgoian nature, to collect up the words I know I need to Google, but I will get to it. There's a few in particular that I was like, no, I have no idea what that word is. Hold up in a second. How did you all experience that? Wow, that was, I don't have many words. Other than the way that I was sensing this was that we were all like sitting. We were sitting, and all of us were sitting in the Akashic records at the same exact frequency. It was like very much we're all here together, and then the guides were with us. It was so much they were with us. Sometimes it feels more of a going like up into the dimensions and down. This one was like we were all sitting in like a very large room in the Akashic, like a big sound bath or something, in the Akashic records, and we were all kind of like closed. I was seeing us all as closed-eyed and receiving from our pillar of light information that we were then all streaming down into the earth and anchoring into the earth. I was seeing grid work throughout. I think they mentioned that. Also, this group of guides was new. Because again, it felt like a collective like microphone of all of our Akashic bodies. There's words. Yeah. So please do let me know in the comments how you received this. I know I'm on this sacred pause right now, so my memberships are all still rolling, but as far as what's next, it is still anchoring within me. And once I know, I will let you know. And be sure to hydrate, because this was an activation. Wasn't expecting it to be. I'll make sure I name it with the activation. But it was an activation, an energetic activation. And it felt to be a harmonizer. They were showing me the morphogenic field throughout. I was seeing the field just get really just attuned and smoothed. It reminded me of like a biofield tuning. I was seeing lots of color. How about you? Please let me know at 2222. Please let me know in the comments what you experienced. And I'm just sending you all love and an energetic hug. And intending that this really did serve in the highest and best good of all of your energies are returning to you. Never left you. And my energy is with me as always. Let's take a deep breath together. We're going to hold it as well. Hold. And release.